Chilly up here, huh? Like, more chilly.
This is your glorious ruler, Kang, with a quick message to whichever citizen just beat my high score on Hexagon Blitz. I hate you.
Saw a monkey fighting a bunch of snowmen earlier? Maybe I've been up.
Not sure who's behind it this time, but there's more trouble on your doorstep. Go get him.
I just want to go home.
I sure hope you've got an accident policy.
Apparently there's some kind of exhibition happening up in that ruined building. Man, I do not get that fancy art stuff.
Yes, quite lovely. It might be a slightly controversial opinion, considering all the people who've been uprooted from their homes, but I actually think this Chronopolis... In fact, I was just thinking how nice it would be if someone, perhaps a kind nephew... That's very kind of you, dear. Thank you. Now, what kind of picture would I like? How about a picture that features a sphinx, that big floating bowl-looking city, and Kang's big electric tower? That would make for an interesting mix, don't you think?
There was some questionable training taking place on the mountain earlier. Must be some new kind of ancient martial art or something. Where should I go for lunch?
Did you forget what I asked for, dear? Not to worry. What I'm after is a picture that features a sphinx, that big floating bowl-looking city, and Kang's big electric tower. That would make for an interesting mix, don't you think?
Don't mind me.
Kang is watching you. Always watching.
Hey!
Triton is ready to face any danger.
Here I go, ready to give it my best.
Why is this happening? Oh, thank you.
surveillance drone now approaching.
I would have brought my own camera, but I don't think you can buy the film for it anymore. Thank you, dearie. That looks lovely. Unfortunately, all my picture frames are back home, which is in who knows what dimension. So, until someone sorts that business out, I'll just have to. If I think of any other pictures I'd like, I'll be sure to let you know.
With great power comes great responsibility.
There was some questionable training taking place on the mountain earlier. Must be some new kind of ancient martial art or something.
The way Kang watches us with those drones. It's so creepy.
So, the bank called and told me my assets had been frozen.
I need a change of scenery.
Cut off one head and... nothing. Never mind. Did you hear that exclusive sushi shop is just letting any old riffraff in nowadays? That place has really gone down.
Thank you for rescuing me!
Earlier, it was all.
Where should I go for lunch?
I cannot rescue them alone, but who wouldst aid me? Pray, friend, hear my plight. The great frog king Glugwort and his people hath been taken captive by the most fearsome rat of all, Ratso. Thou might scoff, but I assure ye that Ratso and his army are not to be trifled with, or any other. Thou must aid me in rescuing the frog folk. As but a single frog, I fear mine chances of... Well met. Then follow me. Onward! Hark! Our quarry lies ahead. We shall dispatch these reprehensible rodents in the blink of an eye. Ha! Thou fights with the warrior's heart. What madness is this? For a moment... Worry not, citizen, for the threat has been quelled. Hop home swiftly. I gather thou dost not hear the language of frogs, but know that he was grateful for our help. Now, let us press on. More rats. Let us take the fight to them. With thy aid, we shall surely emerge victorious. Those rodents hold thou no more. Return to thy dwelling, post haste. Yes, I shall relay the message. She wished me to pass on her gratitude, and that she is fond of thy sick style, whatever that means. Shall we proceed? Together, we shall defeat these beasts. Now is our moment. We strike! The enemy's hand has been stayed. Thou art free to go. Not even a thank ye from that one. No matter, our work is not yet done.
Well, I hope you understand these newfangled forges. I've no idea what this electro-catty thing it needs is. Thanks. That poor fellow was in dire need of shearing. Normally we don't throw wool in the forge, but apparently this takes care of everything. Impressive, eh? If it works.
All systems engage. Okay, let's...
I could see that chaos on the Avengers Mansion rooftop from here.
Nice cutting. We'll make a smith of you yet. Nice work! Now we need to turn up the heat and combine those elements. Think that means putting some of that electro-catty into that doodad there. This forge came from that floating city, Avalon or something. Chap who sold it to me said it allows... that looks about right to me, I think. You've done this before, haven't you?
Any citizens having trouble dealing with their recent time displacement should contact their nearest Kang counselor, or Kangseller. He may be only a cardboard cutout, but I assure you, he is a...
Perfect. Armor fit for a king. You'll be wanting paying for all your work, eh? Well, here you go.
Must find bad people. Scare them away.
By Odin's beard, ye shall feel the thunder of mine hammer. Nefarious creatures, free my companion or face the consequences. The danger has passed. Is thou able to find thine own way home? I used to attend school with her, though she did not seem to recall me, and after countless occasions of lending her mine eraser. Hark! That is the dreaded rat, Ratso, and holds the king as his prisoner. Deplorable rodents, feel the wrath of Frogilnia. Have at thee, foul creature! Curse ye, Ratso! Thou shalt pay for this insult to our great king! My noble king, we have banished the rats. Thou art free. Well, I am humbled by your kind words, my liege. I would tell you what he said, but I fear the human tongue would not do it justice. Apologies. Well fought. With Ratso and his army driven from this land, King Glugwort and the rest of mine frog brethren are safe once more. Well, as safe as a frog can be in this strange place. But that is for another time. We must celebrate this victory, which would surely have eluded me had it not been for thy help. Thank you, friend. In return, I shall lend you the aid of...
This item! I like it. Another!
Blooming Merlin, bringing his blooming culture to the place. He's not the one who has to tidy up the mess. Can you give me a hand rearranging these rocks? Whoever set this henge up got it completely wrong. I know how it's supposed to look, but I can't lift these big rocks. Can you believe they built this thing upside down? It's so obviously wrong. Well, I'm flabbergasted. You learned that trick from Merlin? Thanks. I was not looking forward to putting that together. Your skills are more impressive by the minute. Want a job? You'd be surprised at the demand for rock relocation professionals. Oh! What are you doing? Now that's a henge. I'm glad someone around here gets it. Here, have this for your trouble. Back to admire your handiwork, eh? Can't blame you. These are some impressive rocks. As someone who's once turned into a rock, I'd know.
Shamed. I must make this right somehow.
Perhaps it is time to leap into action.
Smash Troll partook in some hearty revelry last night. And when Smash Trolls revel, they revels hard. And occasionally ends up destroying a few people's livelihoods. I must make amends to those I've wronged. But I fear that the puny humans will simply run for the hills at the first sight. I am in your debt. Come, my trail of destruction leads this way. Look, there's one of those people that Smash Troll must apologize to. Greetings, friend.
You're the monster what ruined my favorite barrel pyramid. I spent hours stacking them barrels.
Well, let me make it up to you.
Oh, what are you gonna do? Magically stack those barrels into a perfect pyramid? What manner of witchcraft is this? You really did it! You fixed my barrel pyramid! Well, I suppose I have to forgive you now.
Hooray! Score one for Smash Troll! And his friend.
I'll never let anyone hurt you again, Barrel Pyramid.
That looks like more of Smash Troll's handiwork. Hopefully this person will be more forgiving. Hello there.
There you are! Look what you did to my cart! How am I supposed to make a living with my cart all wrecked?
I'm very sorry. I'll fix your cart right away. And by I mean we.
Well, I'll be... she's as good as new. All right, you big green rascal, you're forgiven. Just trying to stay out of trouble, eh? Now, where was I going again?
Smash Troll's friend strikes again. Now, let us continue before he remembers I also ate everything inside the car. More humans in distress. It's all coming back to Smash Troll.
Well, if it ain't the monster what sat on me brother so hard he got stuck in the ground.
Hey, it's not so bad down here, actually.
Shush you!
Smash Troll is shamed beyond words. We must find a way to pull this fellow from his soily prison.
It's really no bother, you know?
For the last time, you're not spending the rest of your life down there. We've got bills to pay.
I have to know what's in there.
You did it!
Suppose I'd best get back to work then.
You're blooming right, you'd best. Ma's new wooden legs aren't going to pay for themselves. Guess I was wrong about you, Greenface. You're not so bad after all.
It feels like a weight has been lifted off Smash Troll's green-skinned shoulders. Now that he no longer... You have my thanks, friend. I'd say this calls for celebration!
Outsider. Who knew that the tentacles of giant sea creatures poking out of the ground would be such a recurring?
So there is a person who can open it up, just as the prophecy foretold. But no doubt the anti-Lumerian enchantments yet hold.
Being so close to the city has led to some peculiar objects ending up down here. What possibly was going on
Very interesting. But don't you feel compelled to bring it out here, maybe? A little closer to me,
Must find bad people. Bad people cause trouble here. Steal from villagers. Want chases from villagers. I ask humans for clues. But they scream and run. They scared of wolves. Friend help, friend good person. Most humans bored, but some say helpful clues.
I believe Kang's reign could finally be coming to an end.
Hey! You gotta get me out of here! You interfering fool! Stop that this instant! What's that? Mommy sent you? He explained everything in his letter. As much as I'd love to help my old bandage buddy out, I've got problems of my own here. What's not so antiquated is the lock on this door. Looks like they picked up a few pointers from their modern neighbor. Good current, very good. Now, about getting this door open. See that guard over there? He's the one who locked me in here, so he is probably a good place to start. Lumeria welcomes him, suspiciously. I believe Kang's rank. What's going on out there? This seems promising. Did the Avengers really let themselves be flushed away? Amateur mistake. Whatever you did, it's opened one of the locks. So, I guess you just do that for the others. Oh! We may have accepted payment from that so-called television host, but we don't need to trust. So it is what I thought it was. I'll, take this off your hands. For safety reasons, it's clearly not safe with you, that much is for certain. Another lock opened! Yeah, keep it up!
Lemurians generally prefer not to involve themselves in the affairs of air breathers.
You need something? What? We're not doing anything! Do we look like we're doing something? What? We're not doing anything! The lock opens, inching me ever closer to sweet freedom!
Good day, Squire. Might I interest you in a sporting challenge?
What? We're not doing anything! Do we look like we're doing something? We're not doing anything.
Huh? What do you want?
You need something?
To all citizens complaining about the so-called Manhattan Blizzard, just be grateful I didn't park your stupid city next to the dark dimension like I originally planned.
I don't want to go to work today. Dandy, triangle place.
Please, no epic battles today.
Good day, Squire. Might I interest you in a sporting challenge?
There's a crime happening near you. Can you see it? Go teach those guys a lesson.
Got what it takes to beat Hexagon Blitz? Let's find out. Think you can keep up with these hexagons? Copy the sequence 3 times to win.
Everything I need in this town is either destroyed or just straight up doesn't exist anymore. Thanks a lot, Kang. Come on, Guardians. How long does it take to beat one guy? I want to go home already.
You hexagons? Got that wrong. Pay close attention to the sequence.
I remember the first time I encountered one of these. It was back in med school. Or the Dark Dimension.
Nova Corps are so cool.
How much do you really know about Chronopolis?
Incorrect. Try again.
All right, that did something. But I can't exactly see from here. Try taking a look around.
Hexagon Blitz. The only hexagon game you need this year.
Sweet freedom! Thank you, my friend. Well, never mind that for now. There is much to be done to ensure that the world opens its eyes and
What a Kang-tastic day. Sorry, I get paid to say that.
Something tells me that story doesn't end here. Let's wrap this saga up in a Gwenpool mission.
Where am I going?
Well, I'm off to meet Mummy. Next stop, Hydra Empire. Ah! A monster! Tell it to someone who cares, you screeching simpleton.
Has anyone seen the Queen
Wrong
lately?
sequence. Give it another try.
I really adore her.
Come on, Guardians. How long does it take to beat one guy? I want to go home already.
Was thinking I'd take a trip to...
Good day, Squire. Might I interest you in a sporting challenge?
Do you like hexagons? Then Hexagon Blitz is the game for you.
The master finally agreed to let me take care of the jousting pigs. It's a great honor. Only trouble is, I'm pretty sure the lead pig, well, hates me. I can see it in her piggy little eyes.
Please, no epic battles today.
You're a sequence repeating machine. You are clearly repeating.
Can someone do something about those awful Kang announcements? Listening to the guy who destroyed our...
This one seems a little dry, guys.
Interesting. I wonder if there is mention of this in the Book of Vishanti.
Until next time.
The world's not been destroyed yet. Come on.
Citizens are warned not to approach the gang surveillance drone.
Working the market is so boring. I want to go explore. Starting with that strange cat town next door. Maybe I'll meet a fella made entirely of cats. Hey, wouldn't that be something?
Gang surveillance drone now approaching. Please move aside.
Those golden helmets are so fancy.
Oh, those blue-skinned ruffians have pinched another load of my fish. That's 3 times this week. If I knew where they hung out, I'd march right over there and... ask them very politely to just kindly knock it off.
Kang surveillance drones operate in this area to ensure all citizens are living up to the expectations of our glorious leader, Kang.
Who's ready to...
Kang spies with his digital eye something beginning with Z. It's Chronopolis.
That carnivorous plant near the Novacore building seems a little dangerous. I hope some brave gardener takes care of it.
Citizens.
I was hanging my washing the other day when a wolf appeared wearing clothes. It gave me quite a fright, it did. I ran away so fast I left behind my husband's breeches.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
Some travellers have not long set up camp just outside the village, over by the jousting tents. Peculiar sort. Blue skin, fishy-looking helmets. Wonder what they're here for.
Kang spies with his digital eye something beginning with Z. It's Chronopolis.
All right. Take the fence.
Tampering with a Kang's...
Humans run away. I... lonely.
Citizens are warned not to approach the Kang surveillance drone.
Oh, can someone do something about those awful Kang announcements? Listening to the guy who destroyed our home prattle on all day is not my idea of a good time.
Oh, you do not...
Kang is always watching.
I nearly joined the Novacore, but I hated what the helmets did to my hair.
Citizens are reminded that every waking moment of their lives is being recorded for quality and training purposes.
Most humans born, but some say helpful clues. Wolf, friend find clues? Lady not like clothes? Feel sad. Ruh, but no closer to thieves.
Kang surveillance drones operated.
Thief, bad guy, but where find? What? Travelers by tents, maybe useful. Need more clues. Friend find good clues. Blue bad guys steal fish. Friend ready? We go scare thieves straight. Steal fish bad.
Get ready
We
for
make
the
stop.
Chronopolis crazy quiz.
I scare. Bad guys leave. Then villagers nice to wolf.
Yeah!
Good day, Squire. Might I interest you in a sport?
Kang spies with his digital eye something beginning with Z. It's Chronopolis.
Rah!
All right. Take the fences.
Rah! Steal fish bad. Rah, rah, rah.
Please, don't hurt us!
Stealing bad. Not take fish. Fish own fish. Be good or get pumped.
We'll never steal again. We swear.
That's right! Even if I gotta beg for that coral polishing job back.
Don't care about job. Just run away already. Fish safe? Village safe? Now I hero to all human. Friend do big favor. Friend how for help anytime.
You can never have too much of...
Come on, Guardians. How long does it take to beat one guy? I want to go home already.
Who decided to put our city next to an active volcano? I like hot and dangerous as much as the next guy, but this is too much.
Kang is watching you. Always watching.
I do so enjoy sitting next to the central fountain. It emits a sense of mystery. Like there's some sort of...
Tampering with the Kang surveillance drone is...
You there! Might thou assist me? My lady swore she would meet me atop my tower, but she is not the most capable climber. If thou wouldst assist her, I would reward thee handsomely. Please don't play some hexagon blitz in my break. Just a little bit, though. If I spend another... The boss is gonna blitz me.
Not exactly my kind of thing.
Citizens are reminded that every waking moment of their lives is being recorded for quality and training purposes.
Nova Corps are so cool.
I don't want to go to work today. It's so nice.
My father forbade me from leaving the tower.
Citizens are warned not to approach the Kang surveillance drone.
That carnivorous plant near the Nova Corps building seems a little dangerous. I hope some brave gardener takes care of it before it eats somebody.
Tampering with a Kang surveillance drone is a punishable offense.
Was thinking I'd take a trip to Egypt soon. I bet the kids would love making sand castles. And I've heard the weather is pretty... fair. Oh.
Kang is watching you. Always watching.
I'd say Xandar's actually looking pretty good. Considering the place was shot to bits, stomped all over by a celestial, then ripped up and dropped into some kind of...
Kang surveillance drone now approaching. Please move aside. Kang surveillance drones operate in this area to ensure all citizens are living up to the expectations of our glorious leader, Kang.
I find that Ronan so dreamy. If only he'd stop his relentless attack on my planet, maybe we could be together.
Alright, Kang's defenses are down. The Guardians are finally gonna teach that...
Citizens are reminded that every waking moment of their lives is being recorded for quality and training purposes.
Interesting specimen.
What a Kang-tastic day.
So, now...
Kang surveillance drones operate.
Where am I going? I feel like I'm just walking in circles. I should make a note of my path in future. Maybe I should make a note about that. Wait, where was I going?
Get me out of here!
Come on, Guardians. How long does it take to beat one guy? I want to go home already.
I am Iron Man. But, you already knew that, right?
I think I'll play some Hexagon Blitz in my break. Just a little bit, though.
Wondering why I get to be complimented on the fact that I managed to get not one, not two, but 3 Manhattans in one world. That's the...
Those vile fiends! How dare they! Ah, the timing of your return is most fortuitous. No sooner had we apprehended the fiends who seized my castle than they escaped again. Garrett always was a crafty one, though perhaps Enchantress's ability to phase through war... With the barriers between worlds dispelled, I fear the peccable pair will be in search of some place new to serve as their lair. Wonderful! Follow me! My guards inform me that they saw the two fleeing in this direction. Why the guards didn't give chase is a query I'll be positing in their upcoming performance reviews.
Kang spies with his digital eye something beginning with C. It's Chronopolis.
Boy, I could use a superhero right now.
It would appear we are on the right track. Let us lay waste to these scoundrels.
Those golden helmets are...
An admirable display. Shall we move on?
Oh, can someone do something about those awful Kang announcements? Listening to the guy who destroyed our home prattle on today is not my idea of a good time.
I wonder if that Lemurian guy in the pool is here to stay. He was super rude to me when I went to say hi before.
Brigands! Do not stand in our way! Ha! They fall as easily as King Arthur from his jousting horse. Though, don't tell him I said that. This place is quite different to England. There's nothing merry or old about it. Could those villains truly be here? Garrett! Enchantress!
Sorry, Percy. If you think I'm going back in that cell, you've got another thing coming.
I do. I didn't think I'd get to settle my score with you so soon. But so be it. I won't go so easy on you this time.
We shall quell your villainy once and for all. Do not lose heart. We can win this.
With our powers combined, we will destroy you!
You may have beaten me once, but I won't fall so easily this time.
Help! I'll play some Hexagon Blitz in my break. Just a little bit, though. If I spend another 2-hour lunch lost in the Hexagons, the boss is gonna blitz me.
That carnivorous plant near the Novacore building seems a little dangerous. I hope some brave gardener takes care of it before it eats somebody.
How do I get myself in these crazy situations?
Well, the world has not been destroyed yet.
Please, no epic battles today.
Citizens with suggestions on how to improve Chronopolis can submit them to the big chasm surrounding my citadel.
Think you can handle the two of us at once? It's not too late to run, you know.
I'd say Bernard does looking pretty good. Considering shot ants, stomped all over by a celestial.
It seems your power hasn't dwindled since last we met. That will only make my victory sweeter.
If I spend another 2-hour lunch on the hexagons, the boss can blitz me.
This is quite the conundrum. I want to move to Manhattan, but there are...
Curses! This isn't looking good. I hope they've at least cleaned that cell.
Got what it takes to beat Hexagon.
Preparing to make some sort of
Let's
profit
find
from
out.
people parking.
That will marrying.
I am Amora, but you may refer to me as Enchantress, if I allow it.
It's all on you now, Enchantress.
You may have finished Garrett, but now you will answer to me! Curse you!
We are triumphant. With those two taken care of, again, perhaps now the kingdom can truly be at peace. My most humble thanks to you, brave warrior. Truly, your heroic...
Interesting specimen. Shame, I've probably got about 1 million of these at home.